Now, a generational debate is happening all over the internet. I'm talking TikTok, YouTube, Shorts, internet, even in person when friends are meeting up. They're talking about this and they're debating for hours. What is it? Political and economic state of the world right now? No. We're in 2025. We have more important things to talk about. The debate is, can 100 men defeat an absolute unit, 200 to 300 kilograms of pure muscle, 6 foot long, silverback gorilla? I can already tell you have your own opinion, you want to comment. But before we share our thoughts on this and I give my take on this, let's go watch some of the memes on the internet. They're saying this is how the first person is going to go against the silverback gorilla. Me helping the homies fight a gorilla. I need to stop smoking. Me when the gorilla effortlessly tears through 50 men for a warm-up.
Go home and get the gun. Go home. Run. Run.
Could have happened to us.
It could have done, but it didn't.
The gorilla setting the last man alive free so he can tell everyone what happened. This is one of my favorite ones, when the gorilla headbutts the brain cells out of 92 men, and I'm up next. This is my second favorite one as well, when it's only 12 people left alive and the gorilla is still beating his chest. Now, according to what I can find, a silverback gorilla can lift 1,800 kilograms, 4,000 pounds. Also, for extra energy, it poops in his own hand and eats it like it's a energy bar. The first 30 people have no chance. They sign zero first class ticket to whatever place they're going. Me playing that after the gorilla rips the first man's head off of his shoulder. Now let's talk about the real deal over here. This is a picture of 100 people in one room. And this is a picture of a silverback gorilla. For some context, a gorilla could likely lift 10 men on one arm, potentially more. Meaning if you decide to go head to head with a silverback gorilla, you're going to get a free roller coaster ride in the air. Now this is 100% a Mr. Beast video coming soon. Today I have 100 men versus one silverback gorilla in a WWE cage, and the men who don't die, who remain alive, they're going to win a brand new car. If they all die, then the gorilla is going to get a private jungle for himself. But before that, I'm going to spoil it. Sorry, Mr. Beast. I'm going to spoil what is exactly going to happen. Now, there's two situations over here. Is it open air, or are they in a full WWE cage and it's 100 men versus, you know, one silverback gorilla? It's going to play a huge part in what I'm about to say, is because if it is an open air, both parties are going to lose because both parties are going to run away. How? Let me demonstrate what exactly is going to happen. 100 men are going to get hyped up. We're doing this for our country. We're doing this for mankind. Let's do this. First 5 people, they're getting shot. They're getting their brains shot out of their skull like it's ramen. The next 10 people, maybe they were related or they were friends. They had a couple of talks before the whole Mr. Beast challenge starts. They had a whole conversation together. They got close. No, you killed him. They're gonna start charging towards him, and the silverback gorilla is going to start charging towards you. Just picture that for a second. What exactly do you think is going to happen? You thought right. Now keep in mind, a silverback will one-shot you, no matter how he touches you. With his hands, with his feet, with his head. He also bites. Let me just add. If he shoulder bumps you, you're getting knocked out, or you will die from internal bleeding. Now we have 15 people out of the way. This is where, you know, people are a little bit scared right now, but they still have to defend humankind. They decide to go 20 at the time. The gorilla is going to bite one of the guy's head off. So that is a time where all 19 and all 65 are going to 60 are going to run away. And if he decides to keep it family friendly and not bite anyone's head off, when they see someone's head getting bashed like with fucking two of his hands, people are going to be in extreme fear. Now realistically, the silverback will also be afraid, especially if the 100 humans decide to, you know, shout and scream and raise their arms. But if the humans start attacking the silverback will defend itself no matter what and it will turn you into an omelet. But after a 30 to 40 kill streak, it's going to run out of stamina. It's going to want to go back and recharge. And there's also a very high chance of it not coming back because of, still, 60 people, 70 people is still a lot of people. And it might just never come back and just go its way. But it might recharge and come back, and that is a time where everyone's cooked. Now, in a situation like a Mr. Beast video, they're going to be in a WWE cage. They're not going to be out in open air. When you're telling me you have no choice but to fight, it's life or death in this situation, humans will win. Why? Because you had a chance to run away in open air out of fear, but over here you don't. You have to, or you will die. And when humans are put in a life and death situations, they will do whatever they can to survive. And so will the gorillas, but it's 100 against 1. The only way the humans are going to win if the gorilla is out of stamina in the closed cage and is on the floor and cannot move and doesn't have the chance to recharge. That is a time where the humans are going to do everything. Like, we have people elbowing his skull over here. We have people fingering his eye holes. We have people fingering his mouth. We have people holding each arm. The gorilla, he's fucked. He's fucked. He will be knocked out, but he will not die, as there are no weapons allowed, because obviously it's a fair fight. No weapons are allowed, even though a gorilla's arms, shoulders, head, mouth, everything is a weapon. They're just gonna knock him out, and they're going to get their title for defeating the gorilla. They're going to, hype it up with their friends' skulls and brains all over the place. And then the gorilla is going to get up after the knockout, and that is the time where everyone's going to run away, because fuck fighting a gorilla again. If the silverback recharges, you are cooked. You cannot go round 2 with this. You lost 80 people on the first round. There is no way you can win the second round without cheating. You need to honestly bring like a knife or something. At least like maybe a samurai sword will do the job as well. But you need to cheat in these situations if you want to survive. The only chance they have is if the gorilla goes out of stamina, honestly. But if the gorilla does cardio on daily basis and works out to, impress obviously the other gorilla ladies, then there is a 20% to 30% chance the gorilla will defeat everyone. And if the people are like in fear as well, they're trying to get away from the cage. I don't want to be in a Mr. Beast video anymore. Please let me go. And Mr. Beast is like, you signed an NDA. There is no running away from this. I'm trying to make a video over here. There's millions of people waiting to get entertained. I don't want to die. This is going to be a great thumbnail, guys. Keep rolling. Keep rolling. Then that is a time where, gorilla will win. But if you put like, I would say 100 Mike Tysons or 100 professional fighters, I'm not talking WWE, I'm talking about UFC, the real shit, and boxing, then silverback will lose. I'm talking in a closed area. If it was an open area, yes, humans will be afraid. Many will run away, but so will the gorilla, because gorilla will fear as well after he's seeing like 100 men, unless they have, his family on gunpoint, and the only way the family will be safe if he goes through the 100 people, then yes, 100% the gorilla is going to go through 100 people. That is the time he will win, because humans will start running away because they have the option to. Also remember, we're in 2025. We're not like it's not like 1,000 years ago where men used to hunt for their food. We have DoorDash now. We scroll through TikToks. We watch YouTube videos and watch live streams. We go for jogs. You know what I mean? Like, it's not back then. We're in 2025. People are going to run away because they have a lot to lose. It's not life and death situation for them. But if it's a closed area, then yes, it is life and death. And that is a time where humans have to come up with a strategic plan and put their fears away and get this shit done. The survival of the 100 men solely depends on what generation they're from, and if they're going to, if they can control their panic or not under certain situations. Like seeing a man's head getting bashed in depends on how they're going to think, how they're going to react to the fear, and how they're going to plan a strategic attack on the gorilla. Honestly, after thinking about it, I'd like to increase the chances of a silverback in a closed area chance. I said 20 to 30%. I will raise it to 50. It's a 50-50 situation, and one way to find out. Mr. Beast, take it away.